Hi everyone, myself Linga Reddy. In this session, we discuss alkyne part 2. Part 2 here. First one, we react with acidic hydrogen. Alkyne having acidic hydrogen. What are the chemical properties with that hydrogen we have discussed, right? Next one, this is the part 2, reaction due to pi bonds. The part 2 here. Reaction due to pi bonds, right? In this first one, addition reaction. Addition reactions of alkyne. In addition reaction, alkyne is there and alkene is there. Which one is first readily undergo addition reaction? The obviously here alkene is more reactive than alkyne. What is the reason here? Reason, alkene we are taking, this is alkene CH2 in the presence of acidic medium. These pi bonds are transfer taking place. It's form CH and CH3. This is secondary carbocation, right? Same way we can take alkyne. This is RCC triple bond CH in the presence of acidic medium. So this is addition taking place. CH, the here formation of vinyl carbocation, it is unstable. So due to this is less reactive than alkene. This is alkyl carbocation, it is stable carbocation. Alkyl carbocation, it is more stable than the vinyl carbocation, more stable, right? The point here, reactivity of substance depends on stability of intermediate. So here the reactive intermediate, two intermediate is there, alkyl carbocation, this is alkyl carbocation, and vinyl carbocation. Which is the most stable? Alkyl carbocation is more stable than vinyl carbocation. So alkene is more reactive than alkyne. This is the reason. Let us discuss one example here. This side is alkene, this is alkyne, treated with 1 mole of Br2 in the presence of CCl4 at minus 80 degrees temperature. So the electrophilic addition reactions is taking place. Obviously it reaction taking place, Br and Br. See here, this is remain triple bond because of the reactivity of CC triple bond is less than CC double bond. So this is the reactivity order. So I hope it is clear. Next point here, next point, alkyne also gives nucleophile addition reaction. Nucleophile addition reactions, but only few nucleophiles, only with H2O and HCN and alcohols ROH and carboxylic acid ROO or COOH. So these it's undergo nucleophile addition reactions. I hope it is clear. Next important point, alkyne also can reaction 1 mole or 2 moles. Let us discuss later very clearly, right? Next reaction here, the second reaction, electrophilic addition reaction. Electrophilic addition reaction, right? In that first one, here reaction, addition of X2, nothing but Cl2 Br2 I2, right? Let us discuss the equation here. Or CC triple bond and reaction with X2 in the presence of carbon tetrachloride, it is 1 mole. So here the addition taking place, 1 mole addition. So we'll get here trans the X2 here, right? X2 X and X, and then next one, second mole here, the second mole X2 reaction with in the presence of CCl4, and next here or CC or the addition is XX. This is the first mole and second moles. The first mole used here, the reaction will be stopped here only. Alkene will get, otherwise it will get alkane, right? I hope it is clear. Next here, important point, the reactivity order. Cl2 is more reactive Br, then the least reactive is iodine. So this is reactivity order. This is reactivity order. I hope it is clear. Next one, B reaction, addition of HX, right? So let us take one equation here, or CC, this is alkyne, the reaction with HX to give this compound, second mole treated with here two possibility is there to addition of HX. Here dissociated into H plus ion and X minus ion. Here wherever you can add, it's no issue, but here the two possibilities there, the addition of H plus ion here and your here. So which is the major product? The addition of halogen in same carbon, so that means R CH2 and X2 R, this is the major product. The two halogens are same carbon, that is called geminal dihalides. Geminal dihalides. I hope it is clear. The reactivity order here, halogens, the alkyl, the hydrogen halides, order of reactivity. In this first one, HI is more reactive, then HBr, then HCl. One note point here, the addition of HX, HBr or HCl in this case can be facilitated by using acyl halides plus Al2O3 aluminum trioxide. Right, let us discuss few examples here. The first one, C6H13 CC triple bond H, addition of HBr in the presence of RCCA or C double bond O and X Al2O3. So what is the product here forming? We are expecting one key point here. What is that key point? H, the Br addition less hydrogen side. Br minus addition less number of hydrogen side. So here HBr minus and here H plus is forming. This is addition here, this side, and here this is according to the Markovnikov rule, right? So here what is the product we expecting? CC double bond, and this side is Br, and here hydrogen, here Br, and here C6H13. I hope it is clear. Here hydrogen. And then one more example 2. HBr at 10 degrees centigrade. Here also same. The HBr is addition is less hydrogen side, this side. This is the second example. And third example, we are taking deuterium. This is DBr. And what is the product we are expecting here? This is here Br, double bond, deuterium and hydrogen. So these are the few examples for addition of HX. Next reaction, C reaction, addition of HOX, hypohalite. Right, we are taking alkyne or CC triple bond C and plus your hydrogen place HOX, and here addition Markovnikov rule, according to the Markovnikov rule. Right, what is the Markovnikov rule here? Here generally HOX dissociated into OH minus plus X plus. This X plus is addition is more number of hydrogen side, and that means this side. OH minus is addition here, less number of hydrogen side. So this is also common for HOX addition here. So what is the product here expecting? Or OH and CH and your X, right? And this is also, you can hear the 1,3 proton transfer taking place, 1,3 hydrogen shift. So what is the 1,3 hydrogen shift here? So the hydrogen here 1, 2, 3 hydrogen transfer to one position to 3 position. So that result in the pi bond will come here, this pi bond come here, this hydrogen going there. So what is the product we are expecting here? Or CC double bond, and here CH2X, right? This is also called alpha halocarbonyl. Alpha halocarbonyl. I hope it is very clear. Let us discuss one more example. So this is alkyne, and here HOX. Already we know the clear explanation here. So here the addition of OH and here addition of X. What is the resultant product, final product I am writing here? This is the final product, CH2X2. I hope it is clear. The next one, here electrophilic addition reaction is over, right? The next one, nucleophile addition reaction. The first one, in that addition of water the first point here, point number 1, alkyne with 1 mole of water to form alkenol, right? Alkene is there, ol is there. Let us see that. So second point here, this reaction catalyzed by is catalyzed by mercury sulfate HgSO4 in the presence of H2SO4 condition, right? And next one, fourth point here, third point, alkenol undergo tautomerism to give carbonyl compound, carbonyls, right? I hope it is clear. 1,3 hydrogen transfer taking place here. They will get the alkenol to carbonyl compound. Let us discuss that also. The example 1 here, or CC double bond CH, and this is in the presence of H2O plus HgSO4 plus H2SO4. So here also following the rule is Markovnikov rule is following here, right? Addition of nucleophile is according to the Markovnikov rule. So what are the nucleophiles is there here? The OH minus is there and the electrophile is H plus is there from water. So the OH minus is addition is less number of hydrogen site. The H plus is addition is more number of hydrogen site. The resultant product is what is there here? The COH here, CC double bond and CH2. Then here 1,3 hydrogen transfer taking place. Hydrogen transfer. So what is the product is forming here? Or CC double bond O, and here CH3 will get. So this is the carbonyl group. Generally simple trick here. Terminal alkyne always add oxygen triple bonded carbon which is no hydrogen, right? They are seeing that example also. We are discussed here. Right, next one, the example 2. So this is alkene and treated with your same H2O. The reagent is HgSO4 and H2SO4, right? So here two types of addition is possible. So this is OH and this is H, or else this is OH and H2 is equal possibilities there. So the resultant product, what we have to get here, final product I'm writing after the proton transformation, what we'll get product, that product only I'm writing here. So the here CH3 CC double bond and CH2 and CH3. I hope it is clear. One more example, the example 3. This is the example 3. One is H2O and second one is HgSO4 and H2SO4. Here two possibility there, addition. So generally here oxygen we can addition, hydrogen H2 we can addition here, or else here the oxygen here H2. So this is the wrong, this is correct representation, the correct one. So that product is resultant product is correct product. Here this is called correct product. The region is already explained according to the Marconi-Kraft rule. Here note point 1, terminal alkyne and symmetrical alkene. Symmetrical alkyne forms single ketone, right? Let us discuss here. So this is terminal alkyne, CC double bond and H. The addition of your the same reagent we can take here. So here only one ketone is possible, the CC and double bond O and CH3. Here just simply your addition of HO oxygen, here addition of H2. So this is one kind of product is forming whenever the water treated with terminal alkyne. The second one we are taking symmetrical alkene. So this is symmetrical alkene and treated with here same reagent, and what kind of product is forming here, this is one possibility. So here two possibilities there, addition of oxygen here and H2, another possibility H2 and oxygen, and one more possibility is there, one more possibility, this is one more possibility, which is the, so both are same only, this compound 1 and compound 2 is same only, this is compound 1 and compound 2. So this is a symmetrical alkene and terminal alkyne, only one kind of product will get it, right? And let us discuss note 2. Here note 2, unsymmetrical alkynes gives two isomeric ketones. Alkynes give two isomeric ketones. The point here, both are positional and metamers. Both are, whatever we get two isomeric form, that isomers are positional isomers and metamers. Let us discuss now. Here example 1. This is the unsymmetrical ketone alkyne. The same reagent H2O and HgSO4 and H2SO4. So here addition is two possibilities there. One is oxygen here, another is H2 here. This is one possibility. Another possibility here, oxygen, here H2. The first possibility I am writing here. This is the oxygen get here. The second possibility I am writing here. This is the second possibility. So here these two are position isomers. How it is position isomers? The ketone group is here. The position is different here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The position of keto group is different. So positional isomers. What is the metamers? The alkyl substituent is different. Here this is the ethyl substituent here. This is ethyl here. But here propyl and here methyl. So the alkyl branch is the containing functional group is different, the chains. So that is called metamers, right? I hope it is clear. One more example here, the example 3, I think, right? So watch this video and try this one. If you get the answer, and comment me. The same reagent, what is the product here? Just try it here. Okay, next one, next reaction, hydroboration. The hydroboration reaction. Generally 3 moles of alkyne and reaction with BH3 is the borane to form a here RCC CH and CH. 3 times borane is forming, right? Here, right, RCH and CH, and here borane is there 3 times. So this name is called trivinyl borane, right? This trivinyl borane is very useful reagent, useful compound, but this cannot be isolated. Cannot be isolated due to still have pi bonds. Still have pi bonds. That is the reason. Here having pi bonds, so we cannot isolate that, right? It's again react with, this is again react with borane to form geminal diboranes. Let us see here. RCH double bond CH, and here 2 times, here CH2 borane, here also. Sorry, here is not CH2, right? It's correct only. Right, now reaction with BH3 or CH2 CH and BH B CH2 CH2 or 2 times, and one more B here borane CH2 and CH2 or 2 times. This is called geminal diborane. Geminal diborane. One more reagent is there related to diborane, that is here diamyl decimal borane, right? So the formula here, S silicon A2BH. This is called decimal borane. It is a selective reagent. Let us discuss here. Or CC1H and here Si A2BH, and to give or H Si A2. This is the product is forming. Generally what happening here, Si A2 B plus, and here H minus is there. This is addition is according to the Markovnikov rule. So what is the Markovnikov rule here? The negative part is attacking less number of hydrogen side, the positive part attacking more number of hydrogen side. So I hope it is very clear, right? After that, this we can reagent hydrogen peroxide H2O2 in the presence of basic medium, right? It is oxidized to as a cornmeal. So simple what happened here, the simple trick here. So this is here bond is breaking taking place. This side adding OH and this is the H. So what is the product is get resultant product here. So R CC double bond H and here H and here OH. This is again 1,3 hydrogen shift taking place. 1,3 hydrogen shift. What is the resultant product here? The CH2 and C double bond OH. So this is the product is formation taking place. I hope it is very clear. Let us discuss one more example. The example 1, or CC double bond H and reaction with Si A2BH followed by H2O2OH minus. So what is the product is formation here? Simple trick here. Here add the H2, here O. So what is the product we'll get here? CH2 C double bond OH, right? It is exactly opposite to the addition of water. So that is the key point here. The next one, next example, if a symmetrical alkene is there, this is the symmetrical alkene, that is the terminal alkene, obviously coming this product, and here same reagent, two different product is possible. So the products is remains two are same only, but the possibility is the different here. So one is here H2 and OH addition is possible, another one O and H2. So first one I am writing here, or CH2 and C double bond O and or, then next one or C double bond O CH2 or, these two possibility product is forming. So the both are same only here and there. If the alkyl group is different, the products are different. I hope it is clear. Next one more example, example 3, similar to addition of water only. Okay, so next one, the unsymmetrical alkene we are taking. So what is the possibility product is here? The two different products are possible. The first one is here, this is the one product, the triple bond, and another one possibility here, another possibility product here, this is another possibility, right? So simple trick here, O and H2, this is the one possibility, this product will get, and here addition, right, H2 and O. So these are the possibility products: terminal alkane, symmetrical alkane, unsymmetrical alkane when treated with diamyl borane. Let us one more example discuss. This is fourth example, right? Now fourth example here, or CC triple bond C and D. We using here silyl A2BH and CH3 acetic acid condition. What is the product is forming here? The alkene is formed here in the presence of acidic medium. The alkene is forming, right? So this is hydrogen, this is cis hydrogens, right? So if we same reagent, one more example here, CH3 and CC triple bond CH, and the same reagent, we'll get here CH2, CH3 and CH and CH2. So alkene we are preparing while we using acetic acid. I hope it is clear. Simple way we can speak here. The silyl is there and A2 and BH, this is a plus, and here the minus is there. This is addition to the this here, and acetic acid is there, CH3 COO minus plus H plus is there. This is addition here. So this product will get here. Same way here also, right? I hope it is clear. Next reaction here, addition of carbene. Addition of carbene. So we have to take one example here, CC triple bond and react with carbene, that is CH2, it's in 2 electrons. So one product is possible here, CC double bond, and here CH2, and this is the one product is formation taking place. Again still we have pi bonds. So again 1 mole of CH2 treated, and that is carbene. It is of formation CC single bond, and here the propane, and here one propane is formation taking place, right? I hope it is clear. This is addition of carbene. Okay, 2 cyclic propanes are formed. Next reaction, addition of hydrogen. Here addition of hydrogen, addition reaction we know already, we discussed the reactivity order. The here, okay, the first point is reactivity order, addition of reactivity. Alkyne is more reactive than alkene. Generally reactivity order is alkene is more reactive than alkyne. In the case of addition of hydrogenation, alkyne is more reactive than alkene. The reason is here, the due to sp3 hybridization, sp3 hybrid less inred than sp2 hybridization, sp2 hybrid carbon, right? This is the reason. This is the less hindrance. It is not depends on the reactivity intermediate. Here transition state is there, so which is the symmetrically is there faster the reaction. So here less hindrance, it is reaction is very faster, right? Point number 2 here, CC triple bond is easily observed on surface, right? Next one here, oxidation reaction. Oxidation of alkynes. The best reagent here, KMnO. In that A reagent, reaction with KMnO4 basic medium cold condition, right? Let us example one here. And reaction with KMnO4 in the presence of basic medium and cold H2O, right? Here vicinal dicarbonyl is forming, or C double bond O and C double bond O. This compound is forming. Generally, alkane treated with cold KMnO4, vicinal dicarbonyl is formation taking place. Then second reaction, CC and acetylene, same reagent. Here also formation of carbonyl compound 1,2 dicarbonyl is forming. But here whenever aldehyde is formation taking place, again further oxidation taking place, it is converted into COOH and COOH. These two aldehyde groups are converted into acid groups. This is called oxalic acid. This is called oxalic when the terminal alkyl is present. I hope it is clear. Next one, B reaction. B reaction. So reaction with KMnO4 with the hot condition, basic medium only, hot condition. What are the products we are expecting here? The example one here, or CC triple bond and CC here in the presence of KMnO4 basic medium in the hot condition. So this here breaking at the carboxylic groups. So R COOH place R dash COOH is formation taking place, right? The second one here, same here, R CC triple bond terminal alkyne and same reagent. Here formation of acid plus formic acid is formation taking place. Again this formic acid oxidation taking place. Then it converted into H2O plus O2, H2O plus carbon dioxide. I hope it is clear. This is terminal alkyne. Terminal alkyne is there, that it is the CO2 gas is evolved. Next one, third reaction. Here, oxidation of Ce selenium dioxide. The first example number one. Here the alkyne we are taking. This is treated with SeO2, and here 1,2 dicarbonyl is forming, same like KMnO4. And then we are using here cold KMnO4, not hot KMnO4. Next terminal alkyne we are used here. So what is the product is forming here? R C double bond O. This is the ketone. The terminal carbon is it's forming aldehyde. And next one, both are terminal alkyne we are taking. This is also terminal here, terminal using there here. So here both forming aldehydes. These two are forming aldehydes. This is reaction with selenium dioxide. The simple conditions here, right? And next reaction, ozonolysis reaction. Alkane here generally the point is alkyne cleavage to give carboxylic acid, right? So we have an example here, RCC triple bond and R dash, and treated with here O3 plus in the presence of H2O plus acetic acid. And what is the product is forming? RCOOH plus RCOO this. So ozonolysis taking place here. The ozonolysis, one is 2R converted into carboxylic acid in the absence of reducing reagent. Reducing reagent in the sense zinc, like without zinc that alkyl groups are converted into corresponding the carboxylic groups. The second example here, so R CC triple bond and R dash, we are using O3 ozonolysis. At the same time H2O place, and here zinc we are used, that carbonyls are converted into the keto groups, that is carbonyls. Okay, so this is the reduction taking place. This is to stop the further oxidation, zinc, right? So this is the ozonolysis reactions. Next chemical property, isomerization. So alkyne undergo isomerization in the presence of alkali KOH or soda amine. The first point here, alkyne undergoes isomerization in the presence of alkalic KOH. This is alkalic KOH or soda amine NaNH2, right? Let us discuss example 1 here, terminal alkynes. The example 1, non-terminal alkynes. The first one here, non-terminal alkyne, means soda amine. Here the formation here. Okay, non-terminal alkyne. Here I am writing non-terminal alkyne. CC triple bond CH3. This is I am using here soda amine NH2 in the presence of C6H12. So this is converted into like this. First the double bond transfer to the terminal here, then the soda amine is strong base. Here the proton loss taking, the proton is abstracting taking place here. So then next one, then one more reagent here, KOH, alkali KOH in the presence of C6H12O6. So what is the formation here? C6C3CH2 CH3CH2 and here CC triple bond CH. This is called terminal alkyne. So we can convert the non-terminal alkyne to terminal alkyne in the presence of KOH and NaNH2. The second one is terminal alkynes. So here terminal alkynes in the presence of alkali KOH, or we can use sodium amine. This is converted into non-terminal. Also possible to here convert into alkene, right? This is the isomerization. I hope it is clear. This is the chemical property of alkyne. So thank you for watching this video.